Guys, in this video, you will learn how you can get a Slack notification message whenever your customer asks you any question about the quotation that you have sent to him or her. Okay, so guys, to send the quotation, we are using Quotient application and we are connecting Quotient as the trigger and Slack as the action inside the workflow of automation, such that whenever any customer of yours asks any question about the quotation that you have sent to them, you will receive a notification message along with the customer details and the question automatically on your Slack channel. And guys, to set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and you can set up this automation very easily without any coding. Let me show you how you can do this. So this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Guys, from here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to set up and test your automations. Okay, so you can just sign up right now, and after that you have to log in and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. And guys, here you have to click on this create workflow button to create a workflow of automation. And here you can see we can give a suitable name to this workflow as well. So I am giving the name here as Slack notifications about quotes. Okay, so after giving the name, just click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is getting ready here. And on this page you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two things, we are going to build this automation. So here in the trigger, as I have already shown you, that we need to connect that application in which the trigger event is going to occur. So the trigger event is that event which is going to trigger this workflow or start this workflow, and the action would be the consequence or the response towards the trigger. So in this use case, the question that that is going to be asked by the customer is going to be the trigger, and a notification message in Slack will be the action. So here we need to connect Quotient application here. Here is Quotient. So with the help of Quotient, we have created the code. So in the trigger event, you have to select this configure webhook option. So select this and you can read here. It is going to trigger the workflow for all these events. When customer asks the question, when customer view your code has been accepted or declined or sent. Okay. So select this trigger event and it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys. And with the help of this, we can make connection with any external application and fetch the data from that application to here in your workflow. Okay, so you just have to follow these instructions written here to make the connection with Quotient, and after that you can capture the response of that webhook connection. So let me show you directly. You can just read the instruction and follow it. Here you can see this is the dashboard of Quotient application. Okay, here is the dashboard, and here you have to click on this profile icon. From here you have to click on this account settings. So this page will appear. I am under account settings only, and under account settings, when you scroll down, you will find this webhooks option here. So click on webhooks. Here guys, you will find this webhook URL field. So here you have to fill this webhook URL. Okay, so you can see we have already one URL pasted. Let me remove it. Okay, now let me copy this webhook URL. Okay, the URL is copied, and now paste this here. Then click on update. Okay, so you can see a new URL is saved here, and then you will find this events available here. So for all these events, you can send the data from Quotient to your workflow. Like you can see code sent, so you can trigger this workflow whenever you send a code to your customer, or you can trigger that whenever the customer decline the code. And here you can see when customer asks the question. So guys, here we are going to use this event. Okay, so we want that whenever customer asks a question, our workflow should trigger. So we are going to check the connection first. Here you can see we have this button, test with sample data. So here you can see guys, in my workflow, as I have copied this URL, it started showing waiting for the webhook connections response. So this means now we can perform a test submission. Okay, test submission means we are going to fetch some test data about the question being asked from quotient application to our workflow. For that, we have this test with sample data button. So when I'm going to click here, some sample data will be here in my response section in my workflow. Let me show you. I'm clicking on send with clicking on test with sample data under customer asked question section. Okay, you can see, and this is the response that is showing here. Let's check in our workflow if we got the test data, and here you can see we got the test response captured here like this. Okay, here's how you can capture the test response. Now I'm going to show you the actual response also. What I'm going to do here now, I'm going back to the webhook section, and first of all just click on show more here, and you have to click on turn on option here in front of customer ask question section. Click on turn on, click on yes really. Okay, and you can see this function, this event is turned on. The code accepted is also turned on. I am turning this off. This is not necessary. Okay, so I have turned this on. I have enabled this customer ask question, and we have checked the connection as well. Now let me show you a real-time example how you can capture, how this workflow is going to capture the data. So I am going back to my quotient application. Here I am going back to the dashboard. You can see this is the codes that we have created. So guys, this is my quotation. Here you can see Pabbly subscription billing. Okay, and this is the quotations amount, and here I am sending this quotation to a demo customer. So I am clicking on preview and send. Okay, and this quotation will be received to an email ID that I have. Okay, let me click on send here, send now. Okay, so you can see a mail is getting sent to a customer from whom we have created this quotation. Okay, now I'll show you how this how the quotation is going to look like in the email of the customer. So guys, you can see this is how the email is going to look like. Here it is showing, hi Michael, Pabbly Connect of Pabbly has prepared this code for you, and from here the customer can view the code. So let me open the code here. Okay, so this is the code is going to look like in the customer's email, and this is how it is going to look. And from here you can see ask a question button is here. From here our customers can ask any question about this code. So I am asking a question here. Let me type a question. So guys, here I have manually typed a sample demo question like this. Hey, I cannot understand this quotation, please send me a detailed quotation if you have. And I am manually sending this by clicking on send, and this question will be captured here in our workflow like this. So first of all, just click on this recapture webhook response button. Okay, so I am showing you the demo how the responses is captured in real time. So here I am clicking on send, and I'm sending this question. Okay, so you can see the question has been asked by this customer. Okay, and this question will be captured in my response section in the workflow. You can see the question got captured here, and here you can see this is the title of the quotation, and this is the customer's name, and here you can see the customer details, and here we have the question also. So guys, you can see in this question text label we have received the question. Okay, hi, I cannot understand this quotation, please send me a detailed one. Okay, so that's how it is going to work, guys. And after that, whenever you receive a question, what we want to receive a notification message in a Slack channel. For that we need to connect Slack here in the actions tab. So search for Slack here, this is it, select it, and select the action event as send channel message, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection, then click on connect with Slack, and here it is asking for the token type. So Slack provides you these two kind of token types to make the connections, user or bot. So as a user you can send a message, or with the help of a bot you can also send a automated message. So for both of these token types you have different kind of permissions to get the access in Slack. So if you want to know about the token permissions, you can just click here on this here word, and you will reach this page on the forum page of Pabbly, and here you can see the permissions you will get using user as the token type and the bot as the token type. Okay, so for now I am using user as the token type. You can use anyone. Okay, and now I'm clicking on save, and it will bring you to the login window, or if you are already logged in, it will show you the window like this. And from here you have to click on allow to get the access and to make the connection with Slack. Click on allow. Alright, and here you can see the authorization is successful and we are connected. And guys, here you can see this is my Slack channel named as Pabbly Team. Okay, so here I am going to select this channel's name from this channels list. So you can just search for your channel's name. Here it is, Pabbly Team. And here it is asking for the message that you want to receive every time a customer asks you a question. So here I am going to type a standard message for my team. Let me type the message. So guys, you can see I have written this message for my team. Hello team, we have received a new question on our quotation from the customer. Here are the details. So I want to send these details to my team as well. Okay, so we are going to map these details from the test data that we have received here from the first tab. Okay, so to map the details, you just have to click here on the here in this message in front of this customer name, and it will show you the previous step or the trigger step and the drop down like this. And when you click on it, you can see all the data that you have received in the first step. So from here only I am going to map the name of the customer like this. Okay, and for the customer email, use the same process. Okay, for the customer title, sorry, for the quote's title, use the same process and map the title of the quote. Let me see, here is the title. You can see the title label is here, and the question asked, you will find the question asked from the question text label. Here it is, just map it. Okay, so we have mapped the required data. So when you map labels like this, guys, what will happen in real time after setting up this automation, whenever you are going to receive a question, these labels are going to change in the message and a new message will be delivered every time you receive a question. Okay, now we can check our connection with Slack. You can see we have all these fields also, but right now I do not want to use these fields. These are not compulsory things. We can leave these things blank. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request, and you will see a new question here in your Slack channel. You can see this is a previous question, and this question asked for Pabbly software customization, and this was the question. Let us check the connection again. I am clicking on save and send test request, and this is the response we have received. Let us check in our Slack channel if we got a new message, and the new message is this with the new details. You can see now the title was Pabbly subscription billing. The question is this: I cannot understand this quotation, please send me a detailed one. Okay, this is the same question that our customer has asked, and this is the same question we have received here in our Slack channel automatically. And we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation only once, guys. After that, you don't have to do anything manually here in the workflow. After that, whenever you are going to receive a question, you will find the question and this message here in your Slack channel automatically, and the workflow is going to run in the background. Okay, and you can use the same workflow because I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.